Welcome to the Hard Truth Podcast. My name is Jeremy Fouts, and today we are going to be talking about a tool that I have used for the last 25 years for my physical fitness, my mental clarity, and I'm going to share with you 9 benefits that come from a 3-day water fast. And I hope that you pay attention to this and you use this tool to improve your own health.
Let's go!
3-day water fast. A lot of people have heard about a 3-day water fast, but they've never used it as a tool to improve their health. And I promise you, if you use the 3-day water fast yourself, you will know the benefits that come from that. And it's going to be something that you're probably going to want to do at least twice a year. I try to do one every 90 days, and I'm going to share with you the benefits behind that. Now, I will say, at the beginning, people often ask, is it okay for me to do it? And they want to go through all their medical conditions and different things like that. And I tell them, look, ask your doctor if you want to. Tell them your situation. I'm not going to field medical questions. All I'm going to do is provide to you the scientific studies that have been proven to help you in a 3-day water fast. And not only from a scientific study standpoint that I can share with you, it's also more my experiences. And I want to go in and let you know that, in my opinion, this is one of the best tools that you can use. And I'm going to share with you the 9 benefits that come from that. So water fast, 3 days. A lot of people, first and foremost, they say, man, 3 days with no food. I don't know if I can do that. Again, I use this as a tool. This is not something that you're going to have to do ongoing over and over. Now, I really recommend you doing it every 6 months or so. But this is something that you can definitely implement to make a big difference in your health. And so I encourage every one of you to look at it as a challenge to say, I can master a 3-day water cleanse, and I can do this because it's so much benefits that's going to improve my everyday life. So let's talk about the first one, and that's detoxification. We pretty much bring in our toxins into our life on a daily basis through our food, our water, our air. And there's a lot of detox programs out there. Some may be good, some may be not good. But in my opinion, I don't think there's anything better than a water-only fast for 3 days. It's been proven that when your body consumes only water, it's going to help with your digestive system. Your body can now focus on cellular repair and cleansing processes, and you want to get these toxins out of your body. There's no way to protect yourself. I don't care how clean you try to eat, or where you live. There's no way to keep toxins out of your body, and it's very important to detox at least twice a year. Number 2 benefit is weight loss. Everyone wants to lose weight. You might be physically fit, but you're wondering, how can I see my abs? I can only do so many sit-ups. The best way is to decrease the body fat from the midsection. So yes, you will lose weight. The great thing I love about a 3-day water fast, and not only losing weight, is you're going to be burning the fat reserves and using them as energy. That's the most important part. Is yes, you're going to lose weight, but you're going to be using fat as an energy source during this process, and you're going to help with bloating and improve your digestion. So you are going to lose weight. I personally lose, depending on where I'm at in my life as far as trying to put on muscle or what, I usually lose anywhere between 10 to 13 pounds on a 3-day water fast. Number 3 is it's going to help you with improved insulin sensitivity. See, when your body is not having to process all these different foods, it's beneficial to be able to help people that maybe are on borderline, insulin resistance or pre-diabetes. It's going to help with your better blood sugar control. And I promise you, you're going to see a difference in the way that after the 3-day water fast, how your body is able to help with insulin sensitivity. It's very crucial from a health benefit standpoint to get rid of all the negative stuff out of our system and be conscious of your insulin sensitivity. Number 4, this is probably one of my favorites, this one and the last one, is it's going to help with your mental clarity. It's going to enhance it tremendously. Some people that are struggling with that mental fog, I hear people often, they say, I wake up, I just don't feel sharp. I go to sit at the computer, I try to read a book, I'm not mentally sharp. This is a tool that I've used. I started off using this because my company, I would always do 90-day events, and I wanted the day I spoke, I wanted to be able to be as sharp as I could be. I wanted to be, read my notes, be able to deliver the message, look people in the eye. And this is the reason I started the 3-day water fast, is because the day before I was speaking, I only drink water. And then when I started doing 2-day events where I would speak, and I did so good on the 1-day events, I'm like, well, I'm gonna drink water on the second day as well. And then I started backing it up and saying the day before I speak, I also want to be sharp, where I can really study my notes. So therefore, I'm going to do a water fast only on that day as well. So every 90 days, I would do a 3-day water fast. And, the first one that you do, when you go through that detoxification process, you might not feel as good as the second or third time you do a 3-day water fast, because you're really kind of experiencing what we call a keto flu, and you're trying to get those toxins out of your body. But the cleaner your system becomes, you're going to see a tremendous difference in your enhanced mental clarity when you do a 3-day water fast. Number 5, it's going to help with reducing inflammation. Recently I just got through doing a 3-day water fast. I went into my chiropractor and he said, man, what are you doing? And of course he knows me well. He knows I train 6 days a week. He knows I try to eat really healthy organic foods, dense proteins. And I said, Doc, I just got through doing a 3-day water fast. He said, you have literally no inflammation in your body. So it's very, very crucial. A lot of people struggle with chronic diseases, different things. It's giving your digestive system a rest so your body can now allocate all those resources for healing and inflammation reduction. So I encourage you to all understand what it's going to do from an inflammation standpoint. Number 6 is it's going to help with your immune function. A lot of people are dealing with immune issues, maybe it be allergies, I don't know, all kinds of different immune situations. And with the 3-day water fast, it's going to help by promoting the production of new white blood cells and reducing oxidative stress. And you're going to see a tremendous amount of your body go to work at defending against infections and different things that are coming to our body on a daily basis. So it will improve your immune system in a large way. Number 7 is it helps promote autophagy. A lot of people don't understand that your cells during this process, you're killing off old cells and replacing them with new cells. And that fasting will stimulate that autophagy, and it's essential for your cellular health and longevity. People as my age, 48 years old, a lot of people are taking this supplement, taking that supplement. They're trying to figure out a way to be able to help with longevity and a good quality of life. This 3-day water fast is going to help you not only from these 9 benefits, but you're going to start looking younger, healthier skin. You're going to be more mentally sharp, but promoting the autophagy. Now, during this process, a few stats that I'll share with you. It's been proven to increase HGH by over 1,250%. You can see some studies of up to 1,500%. There's a lot of studies, but increasing HGH to that big of a percent is big. And then also increasing testosterone up to 180%. Now, again, this is a small podcast to let you know a tool that I have for 3-day water fast, but you can do your own research. There's tons of scientific study on this on this topic, and I encourage all of you guys to be able to implement this tool into your life. Number 8, it's been proven to help with effects of good heart health. You know, there's been a lot of studies that have been shown about fasting of helping with reduce the risk factors such as blood pressure, cholesterol, and I already talked about inflammation. You know, so yes, it's important for cardiovascular health to be able to get your exercise in, different things like that. But the 3-day water fast is also going to have a very positive effect on your heart health. And then number 9 is resetting bad eating habits. So I don't know if you remember, but I said that my favorite one is mental clarity. Next to favorite is probably this one right here. See, the hunters and gatherers hundreds of years ago, you know, they didn't have a social eating lifestyle like what we have now. Everything that we do is all about celebration and all about the happy hour drinks, all about the sweet foods, all about what tastes good. A hunter and gatherer 200 years ago would go days upon days without eating, and then when they made a kill to harvest, they would eat as much as they could because they didn't know when the next time it was that they was going to be able to eat. And I tell you that this food today has become more of how's it going to make me feel. It's becoming emotional of how it's going to make me feel when I have the chocolate cake, how it's going to make me feel when I grab my kids' chicken nuggets, how's it going to make me feel when I grab some mac and cheese. And food is designed as a fuel source. So this number 9 of resetting bad habits, every time I do a 3-day water fast, I'm just blown away by how many times I grab a snack, how many times I grab something that not necessarily because I'm hungry. Again, it's just that emotional feeling that I'm pushing for. So I encourage you to go through this 3-day water fast, as it's going to help with the mindful resetting of, yes, I remember now that food is for a fuel source, not for me just grabbing things to make me feel better. It's a reset button for overall our choices that we make on a daily basis. So that is something that is very, very crucial. If you say, Jeremy, you know, I've always struggled with maybe a diet plan. I've always struggled with staying fit and working out and all these different things. I'm going to do a lot of podcasts talking about your nutrition, your macros, you know, staying consistent on working out, all those things. And that's very critical. But if you was at the point in your life where you say, you know what, I've tried this and didn't work, I've tried that and it didn't work, what is one tool to help me really reset and start everything all over again and really then tune in on a plan, workout and nutrition wise? What is one tool that you would recommend to me to really get my life kind of in a situation where I'm ready to restart? Then I would say a 3-day water fast. You know, I get the questions often. Again, I did this for 25 years, and people, when I go out to eat with them, maybe I'm on the middle of the 3-day water fast, maybe I just started it that day, maybe I'm on the last day. People ask the question, is it really that difficult? And I look them in the eye and I say, your first time, yes, it's difficult. Your second time, it's not so difficult. Your third time, you're craving it because you're looking forward because you can feel the results. But on that first time, I will tell you that there will be challenges. There's going to be something that pops up, someone asks you to be able to go to. I'll never forget my first time in my 20s when I did it. I was actually invited to a last-minute 4th of July party, and I was asked to cook the burgers. And I'll never forget, man, that was so hard that afternoon, drinking water, watching those burgers drip from the grill, and I'm thinking, man, I could literally lick the juice off this burger as it drips, but I've made a commitment to my long-term health, and I am not going to quit and give up on this day 3 of a water fast. So I encourage you to look at it from what is this going to do from a longevity standpoint? How is this going to restructure my mindset and understand discipline? That I said I was going to complete this, and I'm going to complete this. And remember, I always just have a little bitty tips that when I felt hunger, I just said, you know what? That is fat leaving the body. When I felt hunger, I'd say, you know what? Mind over matter, I can beat this. And the mental clarity that comes from that, when you're able to say, now I can defeated this, and a 3-day water fast is not going to defeat me. And the confidence that comes out of that next morning, day 4, after that 72 hours, you're able to look in the mirror, and it gives you a self-confidence that says, you know what? I can now follow that diet plan to a T. I'm not reaching for sugars. I'm not reaching for so many carbs. I'm able to go into the gym. It's the easiest way and the best tool for you to reset everything in a simple 3 days. So I encourage all of you and challenge you, if you have never did a 3-day water fast, don't do it for me. Don't do it just for the Hard Truth podcast. Do it for you and say, this is going to be the new start of my new beginning. This is going to be a way for me to reset my mind, reset my body, and for me to have the confidence to know that I can do anything for 72 hours. So a 3-day water fast, I encourage all of you to take this challenge and put it to work, and go leave a review on this podcast. And that's something that will help the algorithm big time. Share with your friends and family. There's not very many friends in your family that has completed a 3-day water fast. Reach out to 2 or 3 of them and say, we are having a reset on life. I want you to join me. Thank you guys for joining the Hard Truth podcast.